You showed up after midnight with rain across your coat. Said you were in the neighborhood, but we both knew you weren't.
I moved aside to let you in. You didn't meet my eyes. The hallway light fell over you and caught you in the light. I told myself I came to talk, to see if you were well, but every careful sentence was a story I could sell.
You poured a drink and faced the room as if I wasn't there.
Still, you left the space beside you,
like you knew I'd take the chair. You could have called tomorrow.
I could have stayed away, but loneliness has strange ideas about
the time and place. You arrived without a reason,
and I let you stay.
We talked around the truth until the words got in the way. You arrived without a reason,
but your eyes gave you away.
You didn't come to find an answer, you came because I still felt safe. Your fingers circled slowly around the edge of your glass. You asked if I remembered how we used to make nights last.
I said I barely thought of you,
and watched your quiet smile.
You always knew when I was lying,
even after all this time.
The room was warm and unfamiliar, but your voice remained the same.
You said you should be sleeping.
I almost said your name.
I wanted to move closer,
but I waited for a sign.
Then you turned your body toward me
and let your knee touch mine.
You arrived without a reason,
and I let you stay.
We talked around the truth until the words got in the way. You arrived without a reason,
but your eyes gave you away.
You didn't come to find an answer, you came because I still felt safe.
Maybe you were only lonely,
maybe you were lonely too.
Maybe neither one of us
knew what else to do.
I could leave before it changes.
You could try, but you won't move.
You arrived without a reason.
Now the reason fills the room. You arrived without a reason,
but the night became one.
The distance we had carried started quietly coming undone.
You arrived without a reason,
and I never asked you why.
Some people knock for answers,
some return to feel alive.
Your coat stayed by the doorway,
my keys stayed in my hand.
You arrived without a reason,
and neither of us left. closed softly behind you, but the bed was still warm. Your shape stayed in the sheets long after you were gone. I stood beside the window, watching morning fill the street. The room had lost your body, but it had not lost your heat. I opened every curtain, I let the daylight through. Still every corner carried something left of you. Your warmth outlived the room, outlived the night we shared. Stayed beneath my skin after you were no longer there. Your warmth outlived the room. Long after morning came, I could wash away your perfume, but not the way you changed me. Your glass was on the table, a fingerprint along the side. I touched it without thinking, like your hand was still inside mine. The pillow kept the hollow where your head had been, and every quiet object held the shape of what we did. I changed the sheets at midday, I opened every door, but absence does not cool a place the way it did before. Your warmth outlived the room, outlived the night we shared. Stayed beneath my skin after you were no longer there. Your warmth outlived the room. Long after morning came, I could wash away your perfume, but not the way you changed me. Maybe it was only one night, maybe that was all we had, but temporary does not mean it leaves without a mark. You were gone before the evening, still I felt you when I moved. Some people leave a silence, you left heat inside the room. No voice, no footsteps, no reason left to wait. Just the memory of your hands refusing to fade. Your warmth outlived the room, outlived every careful lie. Stay where you had held me, like it had nowhere else to hide. Your warmth outlived the room and followed me through the day. You left before I knew your answer, but your body chose to stay. The night returned without you, the walls had turned to blue. I lay down in the darkness, and the room still felt like you. The curtains turned from black to blue, the city slowly came alive. Your hand was resting near my waist, but neither one of us moved.
The room looked different in the light,
less certain than before.
what felt so easy in the dark
Now wait
watched you gather up your clothes and smooth the sheets beneath. You spoke about the weather like the night had never been. I wanted to pull you closer, but morning made me slow. Every word felt more dangerous with nowhere left to hide.
Last night you felt beside me.
This morning you felt far.
The light revealed the distance, the darkness kept apart. Morning changed the distance between your heart and mine. You were close enough to hold me, then daylight drew the line. Morning changed the distance before we found a name. The night it made us fearless, the light made us afraid. You poured 2 cups of coffee,
but barely touched your own.
I watched you check your messages
and felt the room go cold.
I wanted to ask what happened
between the dark and dawn,
but every honest question
felt like asking you to run. You stood beside the window with my shirt around your skin. I almost said you looked like home, then swallowed it again. You asked me what I wanted,
I said I needed time.
the truth was that I wanted you, but fear would follow after.
Morning changed the distance between your heart and mine. You were close enough to hold me, then daylight drew the line. Morning changed the distance before we found a name. The night it made us fearless, the light made us afraid. Was it easier in darkness?
It was easier not to know.
Did you mean the things you told me?
More than I could ever show.
And why are you stepping backward?
Because I'm scared you'll do it first.
Morning did not end the feeling,
it only showed us where it hurt.
Morning changed the distance,
but it could not change the night.
Every touch was still between us,
every truth was still alive.
Morning changed the distance,
yet neither one could leave. We stood inside the daylight,
still holding what we could not speak. The room was full of morning,
but I still felt the dark.
Morning changed the distance,
Not what
what happened in our hearts.
The room was almost sleeping. Your head was on my chest. You asked me why I disappear whenever I need someone most.
I tried to change the subject. You lifted up your eyes
and waited without judging until I stopped trying to hide.
I felt your breathing change before you found the words. Like every truth inside you had forgotten how to surface.
I held your hand between mine and told you not to rush.
You looked at me so carefully,
then finally gave in. I never let them see this.
you don't have to hide tonight.
I don't know how to say it.
Start with what still hurts.
I told you what I never say, the things I keep behind my face. Every fear I learned to carry, every time I walked away.
I told you what I never say, and you didn't turn from me. You held the parts I always hide,
like they were safe enough to see. I told you I still blame myself for people I could not save, that sometimes love feels dangerous because everything can change. I told you I wake up afraid that everyone will leave, and every time I start to care I find a reason not to need.
I didn't try to fix you, I didn't call you strong. I only stayed beside you while the silence carried on.
Then I told you my own
secrets, the ones I never name.
How I learned to look composed while falling underneath.
I told you what I never say, the things I keep behind my face. Every fear I learned to carry, every time I walked away. I told you what I never say, and you didn't turn from me. You held the parts I always hide,
like they were safe enough to see.
You don't have to be
unbroken,
you don't have to understand,
you don't have to promise anything.
just don't let go
of my hand.
I'm still here,
I can feel it
for the first time being known.
Didn't feel like being exposed.
I told you what I never say,
and nothing in your eyes had changed. You held me closer through the truth than anyone had through the lie.
I told you what I never say,
and the night became less cold.
you heard the part of me I hide and gave it somewhere safe to go.
I thought the truth would make you leave,
it only brought me closer.
I told you what I never say,
and you stayed.
I remembered you in fragments,
A shoulder turning in the dark,
the way your voice grew distant
when we stopped knowing where to start.
but lying there beside you,
with morning nowhere near,
you were not the man I carried
through all those empty years.
You touched the scar beneath my ribs as if it needed care. I waited for the old questions,
but you never asked me where.
You only moved a little closer
and rested against my chest.
For once I did not feel the need to hide what hurt the most.
I thought the past had made you colder,
I thought you would remember me that way,
but every wall became much quieter the longer that we stayed. You were softer than memory, warmer than the nights I replayed.
nothing like the version of you
my loneliness had made. You were softer than memory.
when you finally let me near.
I had prepared myself for distance, but tenderness was waiting here. Your hand rested on my shoulder without asking me for more. There was no urgency between us, nothing left to prove. I watched your breathing settle,
I felt your heartbeat slow,
and every fear I had rehearsed forgot where it should go.
You told me you still wake sometimes before the sun appears.
I wanted to say I do the same,
but the truth caught in my fears.
so I kissed your forehead gently
And held you without sound.
You understood the words I lost
Before they could come out.
You were softer than memory, warmer than the nights I replayed.
Nothing like the version of you
my loneliness had made. You were softer than memory when you finally let me near.
I had prepared myself for distance,
But tenderness was waiting here.
I remembered all your leaving,
I remembered all your doubts,
but I had forgotten how you held me
when the lights were all turned out.
Maybe memory
Keeps the damage,
and lets the kindness disappear.
but tonight you felt more human
Than the
person I kept fearing. You were softer than memory,
closer than the past allowed.
every part of you I feared.
Was quiet in my
Arms, you were softer than memory,
and I finally
understood.
I had spent so long remembering.
I forgot how real you felt. I closed my eyes beside you,
And stopped preparing to leave.
you were softer than memory and kinder than I believed. The curtains moved behind us when the window caught the wind. You turned the lamp down lower and the city disappeared.
Your hand stayed in my ways, like it had nowhere else to be.
The room became a secret,
Built around you and me. Your hair fell on my shoulder, your cheek resting in my heart. Every breath between us pulled the outside world apart.
I stopped thinking of tomorrow. You stopped watching the time
The night became much smaller,
until your body answered mine.
no footsteps in the hallway, no headlights through the rain.
Only darkness closing softly around the space we made.
The night folded
Around us,
and hid us from the world.
every shadow moved more slowly.
Every silence became warm.
The night folded around us,
Until nothing else remained.
only your hands holding mine, and the
Sound of breathing change.
you traced the line beneath my shoulder and stopped to meet my eyes. I saw the question waiting, an answer without words. You held me like the moment could disappear too soon. I moved closer to your heartbeat and let it fill the room.
The rain kept touching the window,
protected. We tried to move with care, but the night it closed behind us.
It left no distance there. The night folded
Around us, and hid us from the world.
every shadow moved more slowly.
Every silence became warm.
The night folded
Around us,
until nothing else remained.
only your hands holding mine, and the sound of breathing change.
Don't ask what comes after.
Don't turn toward the light.
Let me know you like it.
Let me stay inside tonight.
No. No promises by morning.
No reasons we must give.
For one night, let the silence be the only place we live. The night folded
Around us,
like it wanted us to stay.
every fear we brought inside
Slowly loosened its embrace.
night folded around us, made the room feel safe for a little while. Forever
Was the shape our bodies made.
the city waited somewhere.
The morning stayed away.
The night folded around us, and we let it close completely. You asked what this was becoming. I looked down at your hand. There were words inside the room neither one of us could stand.
You waited for an answer. I moved closer instead.
Sometimes the truth arrives
before the truth is said. I could have called it temporary. I could have made it small. But the way you leaned against me had already changed it all.
I watched your eyes grow softer
as the city faded out.
We stopped trying to explain
what we already knew about.
no promise,
no defense,
just the quiet pulling us
across the final distance.
We let the silence answer
what our mouths could never say.
It moved between our bodies
and took the
fear away. We let the silence answer
while the whole room disappeared.
Nothing needed explaining
when you were this
close and here. Your forehead touched my shoulder. Your breathing slowed with mine. The questions lost their meaning somewhere outside of time.
I felt your hand grow steady.
I stopped preparing to leave.
For once I didn't need a reason
to believe what I could feel.
You turned toward me completely, without asking what came next. I held you like an answer.
I
expect.
The night became much quieter, but nothing felt unsure. Every pause between our heartbeats only pulled us closer. We let the silence answer
what our mouths could never say.
It moved between our bodies
And took the
fear away. We let the silence answer
while the whole room disappeared.
nothing needed explaining
When you were this
close and here.
Should I tell you what this means?
Not yet, don't make it small.
Should I ask if you will stay?
You already know I will.
Some truths become less honest,
The moment they are named,
so we stayed inside the quiet and let it speak again.
we let the silence answer
Every doubt we carried in.
It said more in one moment
Than our words had ever been.
we let the silence answer
Until nothing stood between.
You didn't have to promise,
You only had to stay.
with me,
The room was nearly silent.
but I heard everything
We let the silence answer.
and listened as it changed us. You reached for me so slowly, like you were learning me again. But your fingers found my waist without asking where to land.
I should have felt uncertain.
I should have stepped away.
Instead, my body recognized
What time could not erase.
You leaned into the silence and let your eyes fall closed.
I felt the way you softened the moment I came close.
No map, no explanation, no careful words to say.
My hand remembered everything.
My mind had locked away.
You touched me like a memory.
You moved like something known.
After all the time between us,
We still felt like home. Your hand knew where to go before you asked me to stay.
before the night could change us,
Before I looked away,
your hand knew where to go, like it had never learned goodbye.
you touched the place I missed you.
And brought it back to life.
Your thumb moved across my shoulder,
Then rested near my neck.
every guarded thought inside me
Started losing its defense.
You whispered, is this alright?
I answered with a nod.
Some moments feel like choices,
Others feel remembered by the heart.
I traced the line beside you, where the lamplight met your skin. You turned your face toward mine and let the distance disappear. I had imagined this in pieces,
but nothing felt the same
as finding you beneath my head
and hearing you say my name. Your hand knew where to go before you asked me to stay, before the night could change us, before I looked away. Your hand knew where to go,
like it had never learned goodbye. You touched the place I missed you,
and brought it back to life.
maybe the body keeps a language,
The heart refuses to forget
maybe every touch remembers.
what the mind tries to protect.
We didn't need directions, we didn't need to know.
The moment you came near me, your hand knew where to go. Your hand knew where to go.
And mine began to follow,
Every wall between us,
felt suddenly hollow.
your hand knew where to go. Through every fear I tried to hide,
You touched the place I missed you,
and I stopped asking why.
you held me without speaking.
You stayed where you belong.
Some things are never forgotten,
They only wait too long. You sat a little closer, but left a space between. Your hand beside the cushion, your eyes still fixed on me.
the music played so quietly.
I could hear you breathe. Neither one was moving, neither wanted to leave.
You turned your body slowly, like you were testing mine. Your knee brushed against me, and stayed there for a while. I could have said I wanted you,
You could have said it too,
but the room already knew it.
before either of us moved. 1 second held us still.
One breath could change the night.
We waited in the distance, just before it disappeared. In the pause before we touched, everything became clear. Every feeling we had hidden was suddenly too near. In the pause before we touched,
Time forgot to move.
we had not crossed the distance, but I was already with you.
Your fingers found the fabric,
Just beside my open hand,
I watched them move in silence.
like they almost had a plan.
You looked at me for permission, I answered with my eyes.
There are questions made for speaking, and others made for nights.
I leaned a little closer,
You never turned away
The shadows crossed your shoulder
and slowly crossed my face.
The moment felt much longer than any night before. We were still not touching, but we were strangers no more.
In the pause before we touched,
everything became clear.
every feeling we had hidden
was suddenly too near.
in the pause before we touched.
Time forgot to move.
We had not crossed the distance, but I was already with you.
I felt your hand beside mine.
I waited for a sign.
You whispered, tell me to stop.
You answered, not tonight.
Then all the space between us became too small to keep.
The silence held its breath
And let the moment speak.
in the pause before we touched.
The past released its hold.
Every reason to be careful
Started losing its control.
in the pause before we touched.
I knew what we would do.
The night had not begun yet, but I was already with you.
Your fingers moved toward mine,
The silence finally broke,
and everything between us
changed before we touched.
I thought the morning ended us when you reached for your coat. You stood beside the doorway with a question in your throat. I wanted to give this a name, something simple, something safe, but every word felt smaller than the way you looked at me.
I heard the fear beneath your voice before you tried to smile. You said we should be careful, then stayed another while.
I could have called it loneliness, a moment passing through, but temporary feelings do not follow you like this. I still feel you in the quiet.
I still hear you when it fades.
Something moved beneath the surface
And refuse to go away.
There is silence
Under your skin,
a truth you never speak.
I can feel it when you hold me.
I can hear it when you leave.
There is silence under your skin.
Where every feeling lives,
You never had to name it.
for me to know what this is. You came back from the doorway and placed your hand in mine. No promise for tomorrow, no reason, no disguise. The city moved around us, the daylight filled the room, but nothing in the morning could erase the night with you.
I rested near your heartbeat and listened without fear. All the things you could not tell me were already waiting there.
Maybe love is not a sentence, maybe it is how we stay when every part of us is frightened and neither turns away.
There is silence under your skin.
The truth you never speak.
I can feel it when you hold me.
I can't survive the morning light. There is silence under your skin, and now it lives in mine.
Something deeper than a memory,
Something stronger than one night.
there is silence under your skin.
But I no longer need to ask
Some feelings do not need a name
to become part of us. I stop looking for an answer.
I stopped preparing to leave.
The silence under your skin
Was saying everything